Okay guys, today we are reviewing this right here. This is the Galileo thermometer. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is a store here in Texas. I don't know if they have it anywhere else outside Texas. This cost me $10, so it's $9.99 plus tax. It's like 11 something. Because here in Texas, the price never includes the tax, so you always end up paying more than what it says over there. Anyway, what this does is has all these spheres, these globes in there that they go up or down depending on the temperature. And it says something here about flammable. I can't focus this, but yeah, it's flammable if you break it, I guess. So I haven't actually seen it, so I'm discovering it right now, so hopefully everything's okay. Oh, it has instructions. There's nothing else in the box. So what are these instructions? Well, I'm not gonna read them. Oh, it's taped, so let me get a scissor. Let's open that up. Ooh, that looks beautiful. This is completely sealed. There's no way to there's no plug or anything. So for now, we're gonna see the temperature right now. It's it says, trying to figure out how this works. Let me read the instructions and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so the instructions say how to read. If some of the spheres are floating, the temperature is determined by the lowest floating glass sphere. 2. If all of the spheres float to the top, the temperature is below the lowest floating sphere. And 3. If all of the spheres sink to the bottom, the temperature is above the highest sphere. So basically right here, they're all sinking. So that means that the highest sphere is let's see, I think it's this blue one. No, I think it's the green one. The green one's 18. Oh, this is on, oh man, this is actually on, okay, 24. This is actually in centigrade, so you have to be careful if you're not used to it. I'm used to centigrade. I grew up with it, so I know that 25 is the ideal temperature in centigrade. Anything moving away above 25, it starts to get real hot. Anything below 25 is starts to get real cold, and 0 is the freezing point. And maybe 45 is the hottest you could possibly get, at least here in Texas. 40, 45. Obviously 100 is the boiling point of water, so it'll never get that hot. So in this case, it's telling me that the temperature is above 24 because everything is sinking, so it's going to be above the highest, like it says here on number 3. If all of the spheres sink to the bottom, the temperature is above the highest sphere. Highest being 24. So it's hot. So let's put it on the refrigerator and see what happens. Let's I'll be back. Okay, so I placed it in the refrigerator and this is what happened. So we're gonna watch it cool down. I should say warm up, because this is the coldest possible and we'll see what happens. Okay, there was a little bit of mist. So I'm still waiting on these spheres to go up or down. So while that happens, we're gonna look a little bit more on this instructions. So it says right here, the Galileo thermometer is made up of a glass cylinder filled with a special liquid. Inside the cylinder are liquid-filled glass spheres, each with an imprinted designated temperature identification medallion that are actually calibrated counterweights. As the density of the liquid inside in the cylinder changes with the rising and falling temperature, the spheres rise or sink in relation to those changes, indicating current atmospheric temperature levels. When the temperature rises, the liquid in the cylinder becomes less dense and the sphere sinks slowly to the bottom. When the temperature falls, the opposite occurs and the liquid in the cylinder becomes more dense and the sphere slowly rises to the top. The lowest floating sphere will indicate the approximate current temperature. So basically, when the temperature falls, as it did when I put it in the refrigerator, the liquid became that clear liquid that looks like water became more dense. So since it became more dense, it pushed everything up. But and the reason why it changes faster than the liquid inside the sphere is because it's more exposed to the outside glass. When the temperature goes up, that clear liquid gets less dense, so everything falls to the bottom. And since there are variations in density on each one of them, you have to look at the one that's the one that has the lowest. I think one is going down. No. The temperature will be indicated by the one that has the lowest floating sphere will indicate the approximate temperature. So for example, right here, the lowest is 18. So that's the approximate temperature, at least in the thermometer. So let me pause and wait. Okay, so one is falling already. So that's good. So once that one fell, we know that the temperature in here is about 20 degrees. According to this, it's about 20 degrees. And 20 degrees is a good temperature. Okay, so I set my thermometer, indoor thermometer, to centigrade. So it says we're at 27. And the one that just fell was 19. Let me see if that's right. Yeah, the one that just fell was 18. So basically the temperature should be somewhere between 18 and 20. Well, this one's falling already. That one's falling. So we know that the temperature. Oh, I just noticed that the actually it's both in centigrade and Fahrenheit. You just gotta look at the other side of the medallion. So the temperature is right now says 20. It would be close to 22 degrees, or at least somewhere between 22 and 20. But we know for sure that it's 27. So, all right, I'm gonna close this video up. I think this is just an ornament. As you can see, it's not matching the temperature right here. It's off by 5 degrees, which is a lot, I think. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, it's the year is the Galileo year in 1700s. He invented the telescope. He invented the clock, the pendulum clock, and he also discovered things about the acceleration of gravity, and he looked at the Jupiter, the ring on Jupiter, and he saw the moons on Jupiter, I believe. So, with his own telescope. So Galileo, this is a very good invention if you're watching Galileo, but it's not very accurate. It's 5 degrees off. So thank you for watching, everybody. Subscribe and thumbs up.